Good morning and welcome back to The Infected. Today we're going to get some stuff done that has been long overdue. Let me show you where I'm at as far as we're at day 79. It is 6:43 a.m. February winter. I think we're just about to leave winter, but let's get started on what I want to get done today. I have had the perk to make a bathroom, but I have yet to make one for some time. I went ahead and tore this wall out. There was a railing that went right across here, and I built the window, and I realized that I don't really want this here. See, I thought it'd be cool to have this here and you could look down and do whatever, but I've just decided that I really want to put a bathroom right here. This is the best spot for it. I considered putting it over here, but then I'd have to redo my stairs, and I didn't really see a better way to lay the stairs out. So I'm going to go ahead and just make these two tiles right here into some stairs. You know what? We probably don't need that light right now. I'm actually also going to take off my winter. Oops, I need. I'm also going to take off my winter coat because it is inside right now. We are toasty warm, and I don't want to go through the overheating thing. Plus, even if I have to run outside for a while, real quick to get something, I don't think it's going to be very time consuming. Let's just get you out of the way. Now, step one, do I want to get rid of this window? Or do I want to get rid of this window? I don't want both of them. I do think that kind of the glass look with the sunlight coming in is nice, but this is a more natural view, although you're really not sitting in the bathroom for the view. I do think it is important to have some kind of window in there so, you can air it out if you need to. But I think I'm going to leave this one right here, and I'm going to rebuild this guy right here. So let's start with this. Delete. And it won't let me delete. Keeps showing in the corner. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's glass ceiling. Maybe I have to hit the glass here. Iron glass window. There it is. Okay, so you can't select the frame. You got to select. And let me drop down a. There we go. Let me drop down a wall right here, which I'm going to have to properly upgrade afterwards. And what does this take? Logs and planks. 3 logs, 4 planks. Although I don't know what I have in my inventory because I got some stuff back. Nothing related to that. Nothing related to building a. Although I bet I did get this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I hit that too many times? No, I'm good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. Okay, so Mike is not working on filling log stands anymore. I have moved him over to filling rocks because I have gone through a lot of rocks. Let's upgrade that. Now let's see what we need to. Do I have the upgrade hammer on me? I do. What does it take to upgrade this? Oh, let me select it. Full wall, full size wall, brick, red brick, 6 bricks. Okay, let me see what I got. Yeah, I don't have any in my inventory. Five, 6. Okay, that should be enough. Can I do it up here? I can. Brick. Red brick. I just had a thought. I wonder what that would look like as an accent color. Like if I changed the brick to green or something. It might be pretty. I don't know. Not my best subject. So, I don't do stuff like that. Let's build the interior walls. Do we want any windows? Probably not. We want is a wall here. And I don't know if these look different. I don't think they look different between inside and outside. Yeah, I don't. Maybe some slight differences, but let's go back and do the one with the door. Oops, that is one. That's the one I'm. Okay. And these will take 8, 8, and 8. So I need 24 planks. I keep expecting the snow to melt. It doesn't usually do it first thing in the morning, but it will do it like, I want to say mid-morning or late after, or early afternoon. Let's see, how many did I scrap? So that is 19, so I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to also do some cooking today. I don't know if I'll do that on camera or off camera. There we go. Do I want to upgrade these? I do not. Although I don't know what the upgraded interior walls look like. I've never done that before. Ooh, I forgot about working up there. So I built this in practice just to kind of figure out the layout that I wanted to do. Although I didn't really like it, so I'm actually going to do something different. But in the practice, I completely forgot about filling that gap there. So let's do that. Build that. And oh, that would look funny on the outside. Let's go back here. Because it would stick through on the opposite side, it would just look. All right. That takes 4 planks. That takes 4 planks. So we're going to need 12 planks total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Check my inventory. 12. So I did do some work off camera. I don't think I mentioned that yet. One of the things I did is I redid the power area. Now you saw, if you watched the last video, that my little power, can I see it from here? There. That I added onto that power area up top. I expanded it to make it a little bit bigger, and then off camera I moved my windmills over a little bit, and I built 3 more windmills, so I've got some more power coming in. Right now I have a lot of power. The reason I did it though is because I want to start putting some lights in here and the lights downstairs. I'll need at least 1 light in here, and I'm thinking 2 lights in there. Now I have not done a lot with power, so it might be interesting to see how that turns out. Maybe I'll practice that off camera. I'm not sure. I don't mind not knowing what I'm doing, but I don't know. Sometimes it can be cumbersome just to watch somebody fumble around for a long time. So I will figure that out. All right, let's work on the bathroom. So we've got furniture, bathroom. Now I decided for sure I want this guy not near the door, right? You come in and you don't want the toilet right, or the bathroom right there. Because I thought about putting it right here, particularly when I had a window right there. I thought that might be nice and relaxing, but I don't think I want to do that. Also, I have not yet decided whether I want to put a door there. Actually, I think I'm going to put it here. Let's get that. So that's right up against the wall. Let's back it out a little bit. You got a little bit of space. There we go. What does that take? Oh, that takes a lot of clay. I did not realize that. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough clay for a while. All right. Let's work on the toilet. Furniture, bathroom, toilet. And what is this going to take? Planks and more clay and some iron. And then the last thing I want to put in is a sink. Now, I don't know if the sink works because I didn't try it. Bathroom, sink. But I think it would be cool if you could wash your hands here. Like, it would just be a convenient, not so much convenient, but just sort of immersive. So I come in, you know, I'm here, I've got this area, I want an area to wash the sink. Plus, if I get up or for whatever reason, I come upstairs and I need to wash my hands, it would be nice if I could do this at the sink. But I don't know. You know, when I build it, I can look to see if it's got the plug to connect the sink up. And if it does, then I'll assume it will. All right, let's start by getting all of the copper, or not all of the copper, all of the clay that I can carry. And then I'll get some iron ingots, or at least all of it that I have. Because as I don't remember if I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I have been filling this thing. Yeah, when I started working off camera, I completely filled this thing up. So all of the work I've done off camera, or while I was working off camera, that has completely filled up. Okay. Let me put you back, because I don't think it takes any bricks. Drop off the nails, which might be my screws, might be a mistake. And let me drop off my glass. Oh, somebody commented, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. I know I can see it in my head, but I can't think of what his name is. Suggested that I move the storage up against that wall. And then if I didn't use these racks, the storage could have fit right there, and then I could have had access to my windows. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. I wish I would have done it, but I not enough that I'm going to take the time to tear all that down and move it all over again. So just acknowledge I heard your idea and I agree that it's a great idea, but I don't want to do it because it's just too time consuming. I came over here for clay and I got distracted. All right, let's take that. And let's take that. Now, I didn't pay attention how much I needed. One of them I know needed 50, but I don't remember how much I needed total. So let's see, how heavy am I? Not bad. I'm just going to run, it's not far. I'm just going to run and put all the clay in and then put the rest of it away that I need. You take any? No. You take a lot. There we go. And you take some. So I got enough clay. I'm going to need 2 planks, no planks, and 10 planks. So I need 12 planks. 12 planks. Let me drop this off so you can be working. See how our power's doing. Yeah, we're pretty good. I'm really happy that I've got this much power storage with all of the batteries, even though I'm going to continually build more. I just like it because it's a safety net with power for me. Everything can run through the night, and I just like doing it. Unfortunately, my electrical parts are kabush. I have electrical parts set aside for building a refrigerator, but I do not have enough to build any more batteries. So I believe I said iron and 12 planks, but I don't remember the iron. I don't think I counted how much iron it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I heard the animal go by, but I didn't see it. I don't know. Super interesting. That's 12. And let me, oh, there it is. Unfortunately, I don't have the right, like, unless I wanted to chase him down with this thing, I don't have the right weapon. I've got the thing to stun. I'm sorry, let me call it by its right name. I have the crossbow with the tranquilizer. I don't have something that can actually take down a deer. All right, I've got some. I don't know how much I need. I just grabbed some. That's the 10 planks. So you just need 2 copper and some nails. Oh, and some aluminum. I didn't realize that. Let's finish these guys off. You're done? Oh, I forgot to do that. The devs got an amusing sense of humor. I used to work with, at my church, I used to work with junior high boys all the time. So, you know, you get used to that type of humor. Let's see. So I need 2 copper, 10 nails, and 4 aluminum. Let me grab that. Okay. 4 aluminum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 copper. 1, 2. And I'm just going to make the nails instead of running back to get them. Oh, I didn't realize I had that much left on me. Okay. I hadn't really paid attention to how much I grabbed. Oh. There we go. Oh, so it does hook up. That's fantastic. Oh, I forgot I got that milk too. I went and checked the... Actually, let me just talk about that next. Let me just show you. That's what that looks like. Cool, huh? Maybe grab a screenshot. I don't know. There we go. So, let me put the milk away and show you what's going on. What was in here? Is that my milk? I think it was. I'll take that out and put the milk over here. And then let me make this into a biofuel. Takes up less space is really what I'm more concerned about. Biofuel? Okay. And let me drop off my iron. So somebody pointed out, and I appreciate it, that what I have is male chickens. And what they said was the male chickens, I think, now if I might have this backwards, you know, you can obviously look it up yourself if you're correct, but The male chickens are a different color than the female chickens. I think the female chickens are the all white chickens. So I have not been getting any eggs because I don't have any female chickens. So I need to keep my eye out for female chickens specifically. Now, really, I want any kind of chicken because, oh man, God, I didn't have my winter paraphernalia on. Interesting bird. Anyway, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Anyway, what I need is more chickens. All right, so I've been working to be able to make some. This is where I keep my. Yeah, they were. That's right, they were in here. I couldn't remember for a second. So my emery packs and the small emery packs I've been keeping in here. Problem that I've run into is I only have 2 eggs. You need the 2 eggs, both for the small and for the large pack. So I'm not going to be able to make more than just 2. Now I have everything in my inventory to be able to make. Let's see if I can do this from memory. To make the emery pack, you start with the stew meat, which is that. Correct. Let me see if I can make 2 of them. Yes, 2 of them. Now to make the emery pack, I believe it is. Oh, I need milk. I thought I just put that in. Oh, I used the milk in the MR. All right, I'm not sure. I'm remembering this. I'm gonna have to consult the recipe. It's one of these, and 3 of these. Nope, cannot do it from memory. All right, let's pull up the recipe. Actually, let's do it. So what am I missing? The large emery pack takes 1 stew meat, 1 melon, 3 mushrooms, 2 eggs. Takes 2 eggs. And I just said I didn't have the eggs. Okay. I thought it was 1 egg per MRE pack. I didn't realize it was 2. Stew meat, melon, 2 eggs, 3 mushrooms. There we go. Yeah, wow, that is expensive to make. All right, it is time to start our next project, which is we will finally be building the road. I wanted to build a road from here out up that direction for some time, and it is finally going to get started. Now, I don't know if I'm going to finish this in time, but it's something I've been wanting to do. So this seems like a really good time to get it done. I've already made the used a foundation to come off as a spacer, come off one more, or to come off by 1 foundation level to come out here. I may end up just deleting those stairs, or deleting them and remaking stairs over here, but I want to put a foundation between these 2 so that I'll have something to stand on when I'm loading, unloading the truck, and not going downstairs and upstairs, downstairs and upstairs, stairs. So I am fully loaded up on planks. What I'm not fully loaded up on is lots and lots of logs. I took my, like I said before, off of log duty. I might put it back on because I think I'm going to be using a lot of logs. Although, on the other hand, I am cutting through a forest, so you would think I would have enough logs that I could just do it that way. Yeah, that'll work. So let's continue wiggling our way up the... There we go. Now, I'm going to try and make a turn here pretty quick because I want to go that direction, but this doesn't let you do curved roads unless you disconnect the road. Like you can't do the snap position and then rotate. It's all 90-degree angles. So maybe I will come out a little bit farther here, just so that I can go straight up that way. And at some point, I'm going to have to end the road so I can come up because I want to go up that hill diagonal. But let's worry about that. That is a little bit future of a problem. Let's start building the road that we've got right now. And this does seem like a prime candidate for something that we will eventually upgrade to cement. I jumping around a bit, but there's one other topic that I've been meaning to bring up, and I just have forgotten, or I get distracted. The point is, the greenhouse still does not have water out there. Mike is having to manually water it, which isn't too big of a deal. It's part of his job, and he doesn't have to go anywhere to get the water. It's just something he has on him. But I have wanted to connect water up there for some time, but I have not come up with a good solution. Anyway, in the not so distant future, I plan on resolving that issue. hopefully I'll have something that'll work brilliant and it won't be super visible, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and there's a lot of things in this game that I need to get done, or I would like to get done. And that's been on the list for a while. How many more do I need? Well, I'm out of planks. And logs. Let me run and get planks first. I wonder if you guys can hear that music. It's the... You're getting close to a Doomtown music. I don't know if it's because I just walked over in this area. I don't think so. I think maybe there's an attack. I mean, it's actually been a bit since I've had an attack, so let's see. Do I want to come out one more construct? One more? Oh, yeah, at least one. Probably two. I hear you, Fox. Let's load up over here. Oh, no, I forgot these over here when I started the recording session. Looking at this. Yeah, you can hear them. They're dying on my defenses somewhere. But I don't care, because I've got it all worked out. I do need to build some more repair kits. The last time I looked, I think I was down to 16, something like that. Okay. I was deciding if there was a tree close enough or if it would be faster just to run back here. I think it's faster to run back here. Anyway, I need to build some more repair kits. Mike's been on top of repairing the damage. There are air spikes that I have, particularly up by the garage, that don't have the iron caps on them, which is something I'll need to rectify. And that increases their durability dramatically. But Mike does a good job of repairing them, and they don't break through. The infected do not break. Okay. Let me run one down this way, and I'll see if I want to... Yeah, I'm going to go at least... I was going to say run a foundation down this way and then see if I want to go on that side or on that side to make it a two-foundation wide road. I hope that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a foundation here and a foundation here and work it. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to lay it down because I can't imagine that I would not end up doing that. It's just too close to the wall over there. There. That's what I was looking for. All right, good morning. We are back, and it is the next day. We're on day 80 in March, spring. It is 7:37 a.m. Let me show you where I'm at. I've made a lot of progress on the bridge. I wish I had something to stand on. I can't jump up on that guy. But you can see I made a lot of progress on the bridge, or on the road, trying to get it to come all the way out here. I was tempted to start doing the math on how much it would take to convert all of those to cement, and the conclusion I came to was a lot. I didn't decide because I didn't figure it out because I didn't count all of the foundations I have, but needless to say, I have got a lot. So let me continue working on this. I moved that thing. I realized I hadn't moved that thing back. That's what that looks like. That looks good. I like it. I like the way that turned out. I think that looks cool. I am tempted to try and upgrade it to brick just to see what it's at. But I don't know. We'll see. Oop. Couldn't remember where I was at in the building process. Okay. Yeah, we're getting pretty high here. But the ground is going to start going up here. So let's keep building out a little bit farther. 1, 2. There we go. So I went and checked, and I'm not sure where Mike is. I need to see. I may need to reset him because I don't think he's filling things up, and I am getting really low on planks. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Now, you'll notice my food stat, by the way, is super low, which is a bit irritating because, I'm doing lots of running back and forth. But thankfully, I've got that runner's perk that allows me to not get winded super fast. But I am saving up my hunger to get it to the point where it's, pretty darn low so that I can use that full MRE pack that does 100% fill. Or fills me up 100%. I'm not sure that's what I'm saying. But I think you get the gist. Is that wind I'm hearing? I don't know if you guys can hear in game. I'm looking at my monitor. And it's a little on the quiet side, but it sounds like this sort of, wind way off in the distance. It's an interesting effect. I hear you, buddy. Come out one more, and then it dawned on me I'm going to try something. I don't even want to say yet because, oops, because I am not sure if it'll work or not. But I have an idea on how to make a corner here that I hadn't considered before. And I'm going to need to make the corner here really quick. So let me fill up my logs. And let me fill up my planks. Okay. Oh, it's a nice day. Yeah, you can see I'm really getting low on logs. You know what? The stone is important, but I need to get these logs refilled. I'm not sure what Mike is up to. I might recall him just to see if he's glitched for some reason. I mean, he's been pretty good so far, but I don't know what's up. Yeah, we're going to do log stands. As a matter of fact, we're going to do log stands here and say taking care of food is less important. Because I don't think there's anything for him to... Yeah, let's go and recall. Hey, Mike. Anyway, hopefully he'll start refilling stuff. I could also cut down a bunch of stuff ahead of time because if you pre-cut stuff down, that really helps Mike because he's not real fast at cutting with that axe. Which might be a good idea. Let's see, how much space do I have? Oh, I need water. There we go. I'm getting pretty close to being able to take that MRE pack. And once I'm out of that, even if I don't get more chickens, so that I can make more MRE packs, I still have the regular canned food. You just don't get as big a health benefit. I'm looking around to see if I can find me a chicken. How about cut some trees down over here? It is nice that it's spring again because there's going to be a lot more animals out. See if there's anything I can see. Oh, I want that. Shoot, you know what? I forgot they don't run from me. I have to run from it after I shoot. Oops. What do I do? Actually, I know exactly why I did that. Playing the 7 Days to Die, you have to, the bow works a little different. You pull the weapon, he die, or you pass out. Okay. You pull the weapon, and then you have to power charge it. Oh, he's way down here. And so I was doing that after playing the Infected. So let me dump this. I don't need it anymore. Actually, let me get my medical problem taken care of first. Oh, shoot, I'm out of bandages. I knew I was low, but I didn't realize I was quite that low. We may have a sudden change of plans. I don't think bandages are particularly hard to make. I just haven't. I'm not sure I've had to make them in forever because they're just super... Oh, look at that. I don't have any. I sold a bunch of them and I don't have the right kind. All right, let's figure this out. How do you make a bandage? Where do you do it at? I don't even know. Oh, it would probably be in here. Medical. All right. So you need one towel, which I don't think I've got any towel. Plant fiber and aloe. Do I have aloe? I think I do. I don't know where. Wow, that little goat thing may have just cost me some change of plans because I don't have stuff I need. I know it's... I don't have the stuff I need to make... All right, so that's animal fat, and I think that's what you use to make tallow into. And then what was the other thing? Oh, I can do mine. Come on. Let's look. I've forgotten what the other thing was I needed. I may have to go sit in my thinking chair to heal up here pretty soon. Okay, so, oh, aloe. That's what it was. Aloe. And geez, I thought I had some. I wasn't looking for aloe real carefully. I was thinking about the towel. Not sure if I say that word correctly or not. Towel. Because what I'm actually thinking of is there's an army in 40K town. All right, we may have. Let me check the truck to see if I have any Tau out there, but I don't think I do. That is weird. I was sure I had some Tau. Or some aloe. Aloe. All right, let me work on this. All right. First thing I'm going to do is run down and take my eat my food. And then I'm going to start carrying a bunch of medkits because I'm going to have to fill up on medkit. Then what I think I'm going to have to do is run to where you get the tallow, which is in the desert. I think I'll have to go cut it down there. That is so weird. I was so sure I had some tallow. All right, let me make a cut here because I'm going to run out and get some. All right, so I'm on the pause screen because I want to show you what happened. I was driving through the towns and there was a couple of zombies that I attacked. And if you happen to have spotted it in my screen, I did get some. The first zombie I ran over got some iron, and then I picked a bandage. So I'm going to go ahead and repair my leg so that I quit taking damage. I am sitting. My health is at 55. So let me go ahead and use one of these. I grabbed all of these small packs that I have. So let me run through here and drive up. I'm going to go up and get some aloe since I'm out anyway. But I just wanted to show you that indeed I was able to resolve that issue. So I'm no longer bleeding. All right, so we're in the, let me show you where we're at. We're in the, drove up past the trader. We are in this desert biome, which is where all of the shale is at. There's a lot of, this is clay, right? Oh, did I bring my pickaxe? No. Nope. Nope. And nope, I didn't. Oh, shoot. How am I going to get this? Is it with the axe? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I got some aloe. This is a lot of clay. It's too bad I can't get that because I didn't bring the right tool. I heard somebody else talking about it, and I agree. I think it would be fantastic if we could get, by one of the expansions, is to get a 5th or even a 6th slot in the backpack to hold weapons, because you have to swap out a lot. And I didn't think about being able to collect anything else besides the aloe while I was here, but it's a missed opportunity. There's a lot of stuff that I could get, particularly some of these other rocks. I forget what they're called. You can get shale, and I forget what this type of rock is called. But you get something else there, which will allow you to buy maybe limestone. No, it's not limestone. I don't remember what it is. Anyway, it's a different type of rock. All right, let's see how much I got. 15. Let's get a little bit more, maybe 20 or 25, and then we'll call it good. We'll head back. And I will probably just call the video right there. Next video, we will probably continue working on that road. I'd like to be able to make the turn, and I'd like to be able to run up the hill. I would also really like to start laying down the gate. I have been working to make sure that I've got enough iron so that I can build that gate. And I've been, of course, working like crazy to get, well, that's an exaggeration. I have consistently gone and made sure that there are rocks in the grinders so that I have enough fragments. That's a lot more accurate of a statement. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day and game on.